Today we're gonna take a look at Galarian Zapdos in the Holiday Cup. This Pokemon was something I really want to take a look at as well, as this is the only fighter other than Breloom that has access to counter, which makes it like stab, because otherwise you see a lot of counter users in this league, but they're all non-fighting types, so it's going to be interesting on how good this Pokemon can be. Of course, you're also going to be very weak against electric type moves because he's still part flying, and we will see here that you can at least farm down this Graveler, but you're going to lose a lot of health here in the process, as you will be able to most likely get the shield back though against the opponent's attack. I don't think they're actually gonna get the shield back here. But what you're going to be able to do now is you can go straight into your Frostlass, you can farm them straight out here, and we're going to be able to see the Togedemaru coming in now, having to take one Shadow Ball. They're gonna go straight for it, and the opponent doesn't shield, which is amazing for you, as this will win you the game pretty easily here. Also, when you see this video, it should still be Christmas for you, so a Merry Christmas to everybody. For me right now, it's also the 25th while I'm recording it. All the stuff that I pre-recorded for Christmas kinda out now, so like, yeah, I have to go back into it. But yeah, we're going to see here the Lanturn against you. Lanturn is a little bit tricky for this team. This was the Pokemon where I was like, okay, I don't know how you want to beat this Pokemon, but I guess the lead is kinda neutral. You're going to shield up the opponent's Thunderbolt, which is cool. I guess you can now bait them as well here. And you're actually going to throw the sheep into the charge move, which is actually a very smart move here. Going to be just a surf, and you will be able to go for one more payback afterwards now against this Frostlass. But you're actually going to let this move go through. That should knock you out. It doesn't knock you out. It does not knock you out here, and you will be able to still go for one payback, which they're going to shield up. But very good recognition that the Avalanche just barely doesn't do enough damage. You can go straight for the Shadow Ball here, there's nothing that you can lose. And this would knock out the opponent, and it will knock out the opponent. As we see the OleSkaaren coming in, Zapdos will go to town here, and Zapdos will win this game pretty easily. Next opponent coming up here, let's see what they're going to do here. Next opponent up here, now we're going to see a Venusaur against you. This is definitely okay. You're going to see a Lanturn coming in. You kind of want to actually keep some energy, I think, for the Venusaur. Venusaur still can be a little bit tricky, but you will be able to get a shield from the opponent now, and you can go into your Cheapy boy. The Cheap going to be able to out-spam you anyway with like the Body Slams. Body Slam going to do a ton of damage against the opponent. And we will find the Thunderbolt coming through here. Another Body Slam coming through. This will do a ton of damage again. Stab Body Slam, always super strong again, like no matter which Pokemon you really uses it. You're going to let this move go through. Surf still doesn't knock you out, but you will have to go into a different Pokemon now to farm them down. You're going to go into your Zapdos, farming them all the way down before they even get to another charge move, which is amazing for you. And we will see the Brave Bird coming through here as well, which will get the shield, and you can swap out afterwards. Or you can just knock out the opponent straight away. And now we have the Venusaur against the rest. What you can actually do here is, I think you can just go straight for the farm down. I don't think you have to throw a charge move at all anymore. Exactly, like the Powder Snow does a lot of damage already. And you should be fine here. Sludge Bomb gonna get shielded. It was more like a troll move by the opponent, I think, because Sludge Bomb is of course resisted against the Ghost type, but kind of funny. Next opponent we will see Frostlass against Frostlass. This is okay-ish, of course, for you. Maybe the opponent runs Crunch, which is a spicier moveset. You try to catch the Shadow Ball. That definitely didn't work out here for you, but I respect the play. We see the Avalanche coming through here, and you cannot get to the move in time, but you can still get to one payback against the opponent's Dubwool. So far, the same team it feels like, but you cannot get to the next move here sadly in time. It's really annoying that they basically win CMP against you, but you should be able to get some energy here on your own, on your Zapdos here. This should allow you can let this move go through, should allow you to get a shield advantage against the opponent. And you have a ton of energy on your Frostlass, which hopefully works out pretty well for you. I don't know if the opponent lets this go through or if they're going to shield this move up. They're going to shield this move up, which allows you to now go into your own Frostlass. Going to shield this move up, maybe it was an Avalanche, it was an Avalanche, and we see a ton of more energy coming through there. Ooh, you're going to have to double shield here, that's going to be awkward. Shadow Ball coming through, you can go for your own Avalanche. I don't think they're going to shield this move though. It's going to do a ton of damage, but not enough, and we see the OleSkaaren coming in. This is going to be a tricky one now. I think the OleSkaaren still doesn't knock you out with a charge move here, but I'm not sure, but it doesn't matter anyway because you get to another Avalanche. But it's going to be a really, really tough one. You're going to go into your Zapdos here to catch the Night Slash, which allows you to get some more damage on them, and I think they can still KO you now with one more Night Slash, right? Yeah, it does. And the opponent going to be able to win this game here. Good game there to the opponent. As we see the next game coming through here, we're going to see Dizzy Drone. Actually, I think I remember your name. don't I? I think I remember your name from like earlier when I started my channel, but I'm not sure. Maybe let me know in the comment section if you're already watching for longer. I feel like I remember the name, but maybe like from Twitch or something, but I'm not sure. We will see here the body slam coming through against the opponent's Lanturn. Going to do some decent-ish damage. Again, this matchup was pretty neutral. Dubwool just gets to the body slam so amazingly fast. Like, this Pokemon is so cool. Can't wait for the Ultra League edition. Dubwool going to be the best Pokemon there as well. I'm walking mine right now, which doesn't really help because I'm not really walking a lot right now because it's Christmas and I'm like with family, with like most people are doing right now. But still need some XL candy for my Dubwool, but it's going to be alright, of course. Dubwool, one of the strongest Pokemon in this cup, definitely going to be even better in the XL cup. We've seen a Bomber Snow against you. This is actually an interesting matchup. Curious on how good this is going to be here for you. You're going to shield up the Weather Ball. Think you're going to have a tough time here. You're going to actually go for the double shield and farm them all the way down. I guess this is your play to go here because you can go for 2 close combats against the opponent, which will get both shields from the opponent, and you have still your Frostlass available, which hopefully can deal with the opponent then. We have to see. You can still get some counter damage in. I think you would have already knocked them out just by counter damage actually if you just didn't throw a move, but I'm not sure. Maybe they wouldn't have got to the move, but like this, you're still going to be able to go for an Avalanche. This Avalanche will knock out the opponent, and we will see the next game coming up. Next game going to be fighting your opponent. Very nice. I guess, do you have queue times here that much? Because like it's kind of crazy that you have to wait so long to find opponents. Frostlass against Ninetales, I'm kind of in the same elo, so I don't really wait that long. Frostlass against Ninetales here is okay for you. We're going to see the Shadow Ball coming through here as well, as this will get the shield from them. And you're going to swap out here, which I actually think is a wrong play, because I think you still would have got to another move with your Frostlass, and also you kind of don't want to line it against your fighting bird in the back. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter too much because the Altaria here is going to be a tough time for you anyway. You're going to no-shield this one as well, which is tricky as they still can farm you down. But you can at least get a ton of energy now, which is good, I guess. But still, the Charm are going to be a tough one to still beat here. We will see the shield coming up from the opponent, from the player here. We will see the farm down coming through. But can you still get to the Shadow Ball in time before they get to a move? It seems like it, but I think they lagged for one turn, which helped you there. Yeah, exactly, they lagged for one turn. So you can let this move go through. You can go into your Zapdos now, but you have to go basically straight for a close combat, and you had like 1 HP right now, so I don't know which Pokemon could be in the back which you still beat. Vigoroth wouldn't actually be the worst Pokemon, but sadly Counter is just very strong no matter if it's resisted or even double resisted. It doesn't matter, Counter is still going to chunk away. Next opponent coming up here, we're going to see the opponent Frostlass against Litleo. This is the worst possible lead that you could face. Let's see what's happening here now. We're going to see a Whimsicott coming in. Is it Litleo Double Charm? I think it might be Litleo Double Charm. Actually, not a bad team. Like, honestly, I don't think that's a really bad team to use Litleo Double Charm. Maybe I actually want to build a Litleo anyway, so let's go Litleo Double Charm coming up. Actually saw other people running Double Charm as well already. I really want to see Litleo with Incinerate though. Very cool Pokemon to face, but I think the opponent had Ember again. A lot of people run Ember as well still because it does more damage compared to what Litleo usually does right now, but we'll see. We still haven't seen Ember, but yeah, we see a Double Charm team here, which is the worst. It's basically a complete hard wall to your team, which is kind of funny because, like, there is nothing that you can do here at all. Like, Frostlass can knock out the opponent's Wigglytuff now. I think this does actually not knock them out yet. Oh no, it actually does knock them out. Okay, never mind. But yeah, they actually run Ember, which does more damage compared to Incinerate. It's a little bit faster compared to Incinerate, but does generate less energy compared to Incinerate. So still going to be fine for the opponent as they can just farm you all the way down. And this was something that was unwinnable. Next opponent, let's see. We will see the next opponent coming up here. Actually, queue times are crazy here. Holy hell. Next opponent coming up, at least now they're coming up here, Ripperly. Actually, I think that's a very good player that I saw at like tournaments already. So we see a Tropius, we see a Sableye. This is like some kind of OG stuff here, I guess, with Tropius. Sableye will be decent against like most Pokemon of the meta. I think against Dubwool you kind of have a tough time as a Sableye though, because you have to face some... Oh, actually you got bait by the opponent. You have to face some paybacks here. But otherwise, Sableye is a pretty safe swap in this meta because all like the normal types still have some issues against Sableye, so I guess it's a little bit back again, but yeah, we will see here another charge move coming through. It's going to be a foul play again. You can survive it and you can go for another payback, which should hopefully knock out the opponent here. And it does not actually. I did less than I thought, and now the opponent can realign. It's kind of awkward. You can go ahead and go into your Zapdos, try to like let this move go through because it's going to be resisted. But now the Tropius is going to be a little bit tough. You're going to swap out immediately. They're going to stay in here and go for one charge move. You're going to shield this move up as we face the opponent's obstacle in the back. And I think you're fine. I think you're actually pretty fine here. You can just let this move go through, let the avalanche go through here, and we will see that the opponent can go for one charge move, but I think it's over already. You can farm them down, I think. Oh, actually good play to not throw more charge, more moves there, as you can now farm them down here. Zapdos will be able to go for one Brave Bird, and this Brave Bird will easily knock out the opponent here. Goodbye there. As we can go ahead and go into the final battle here, let's see what we're going to face. Here's battle starting again. We will see the Frostlass against a Vigoroth. Pretty decent lead for you, definitely a good lead for you, but you're going to swap out actually, which is interesting, into your Dubwool. Don't know why you swap out there. Like, actually don't know. Like, it's usually a pretty decent lead for you because you double resist the counter and body slam, so I mean, you only single resist the counter, never mind, because of your ice typing, which doesn't make sense in like normal Pokemon terms, but for Pokemon Go, like it's a little bit different compared to the main series games. You're going to let the Surf go through, which is actually kind of sad because you don't get to another move here. Now you're kind of stuck here. I think I actually would have shielded because you would definitely get the shield back anyway, or you can realign. So it's a little bit tricky now because now you're going to have to shield a Thunderbolt from the opponent. You can farm up extra and you're going to throw on the Surf, I guess. You have a ton of energy, but it's a little bit tricky now. I think like shielding there definitely was the play, especially as we see a Frostlass coming in against you now, which is horrible for you. I actually have no idea how you want to win this still now. This is really awkward. You can go for one Shadow Ball here. I don't know if they're going to shield this move up or not. They do shield this move up, and you kind of have to shield this move up as well. But you are not going to do that. You're going to let this move go through. It's going to be an avalanche, and now you still have a chance. It's still not the best chance here, but you're going to be able to survive another move here. They're going to have to swap out eventually. It's going to be the Vigoroth now. You can go for one close combat. The opponent is forced to throw. You still have some health on your own Frostlass, and you might still be able to win this game. Close combat coming through. It's a single resisted. Is it enough to knock them out? It is not, but a one more counter is, and this is going to be it for this video. Thanks all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I see you in the next time. Bye!